Welcome back to Brick by Brick. Here we're going to be going over whether or not you can invest in individual Lego minifigures. We will start out. I have a couple here. These are from the Lego Baradur set. I sold the main build and most of the pieces, well, pretty much all the pieces, but I still have the minifigures left because I am planning on keeping these until the set retires, at which point we will most likely see a big increase in value. They are already worth a pretty good price. For example, the Mouth of Sauron is worth about 40, and this is Brick Economy, so it's not a perfect figure, but in general, the Sauron figure I've seen go from everywhere from like $80 to $120 or so pretty big range there. Each of these orcs are going for 15 to 20. Gothmog in the higher end of that, closer to 25, and then we have Gollum going for about 10, and then each of the hobbits going for about $10 each. So in general, it's been a good set to have. It's not going to be retiring for a couple of years, but I did enjoy building it and decided to keep the minifigures so I can make back some of the money I made. And sometimes that's a great way to invest in Lego. If you decide you want to open the set, try to keep the minifigures in good condition if you end up wanting to sell them later. There have been instances where I've been able to get more money from selling the minifigures than the set was worth, just because I waited after they retired. It doesn't happen all that often, but I do think that it has the possibility of being the case for these Baradur sets. I also have the Office set, which has quite a few minifigures in it. These are far less valuable. The most valuable, I think, is this Michael Scott one, which is worth about $7 to $10 or so nothing crazy. But I do think that these ones will likely go up in value too. I also have a few little Indiana Jones figures. I think I might have sold those. But in general, if you're deciding to invest in Lego and you just want to start by selling minifigures, that's a great way to do it. When I was early days of investing in Lego, I would just dump out my Lego bucket and try to find as many minifigures as I could, and I would be able to sell them and make a pretty good profit. But it is sometimes a little more risky. Generally, you're most likely to make the most money if you keep the set sealed, in box, and in good condition. But if you do decide to open it, selling off the minifigures and waiting until after the set retires can be a good way to make back some of the money, or possibly in some instances even make more money than what you bought the set for. So in general, it is definitely possible to do. I don't do it too often these days, but I just have a couple of minifigures here from the Office and Baradur, and I think they're going to do well. But feel free to let me know if you have any questions. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Thanks. Bye.